Welcome back to Nintagious. How are you guys doing? That's the appeal of doing the waiting screen sometimes, Logan. That's like... I mean, the big reason for doing the waiting screen is, like, it gives everybody a chance to get here before I actually get started. That way I'm, like, no matter how big of a streamer you are, I think it can be kind of awkward to, like, start the stream and just kind of be, like, sitting there waiting for somebody to be in chat. So, I like doing the waiting countdown screen, because then it kind of gives everyone a chance to get here before I actually get started. It also gets me to commit, because sometimes I'll be sitting here and, like, just putting off hitting start, but if I commit to doing it, like, 2 minutes early, then there's no backing down, eventually. Anyway, 50 pixels for everyone who's here already. And 100 for the 10 likes already, and I'm gonna drop another 50, because it is amazing that we hit that many likes that quickly. That's like the fastest it's ever happened, easily. And it's not for, like, Pokemon or something, it's for Celeste. Otherwise, what else? And yeah, sorry for the... It's especially amazing because I started an hour late. Because as I mentioned on Discord, I woke up and, like, I was ready to go. My stomach was not ready to go. And sometimes there's just not a whole lot you can do about that. So yeah, who else here? We have Seven, Logan, Coulter, Jeff. I think that's everybody that's in chat, but clearly there's been quite a few others hanging around somewhere, whether they're lurking or they just popped in for a moment. Yeah, my allergies are kind of not great again either. This morning I could feel my sinuses draining, and, like, that wasn't a good feeling. I'm surprised that I don't feel worse tonight, to be honest. I expected to wake up tonight and feel just completely terrible. I've only done those first two. Yeah, I've only done the first two. Okay, so... yeah, so this is next. So we're gonna jump straight into it. I've been putting this off for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, but as I've mentioned a few times, this is, like, gonna be a kind of a wrap-up weekend. Oh, this just looks awful. This music, though. This is crazy. Hey JMT, hey View, how's it going? Speaking of, like, crazy music, I went and spoiled myself to a bunch of the Smash soundtrack, and oh my goodness. There's so much Mega Man music that I don't know what to do with at all. It's crazy. And it's all, like, they're all really good remixes, too. Shit. A lot of the music's already getting yanked off of YouTube, though, because Nintendo is very aggressively copyright striking anybody that's putting the music up. Can't really blame them for that. This track is crazy. This might be one of the coolest tracks they've had in this game so far. Whoops. Yeah, JMT hit 15 days last night. I was thinking a little tiny bit before I started the stream. How am I supposed to get all the way over there? I've talked before about potentially adding more ranks. I have a few ideas for rank titles there. I might try and work on that tonight. How are you supposed to make that? Ooh, it's really tight. It's just really tight. Alright. I have to assume that View is listening to this music going, why the hell have I not played this game fully? Shit. I'm so bad. Yeah, Coulter, I get that. That's part of why I wanted to get rid of gambling and make a more meaningful use for pixels, because, like, as a watcher in other streams, I typically find myself saying the same thing, where I'm like, I don't give a shit about the currency. The hours and the ranks is, like, that's compelling to me. I like seeing how long I've been watching. Shit. See, this game doesn't make me salty because I expect to die. I only had that one moment where I was like, this particular part of the game is complete bullshit. Oh my god. Also, the fact that it, like, resets you so quickly makes it easy to, like, not get that mad. You don't have time. You're just like, okay, I just gotta try again. And you're always just on the same screen, you don't lose a ton of progress or anything. Thank God. No, nothing? Okay. Whoops, too fast. Yeah, it was that one where, like, I was on the block that as soon as I touched it, it started moving upward, and it was, like, going through spikes, and I had to navigate, like, around and, like, hold on to the ledges, and I couldn't go too fast or too slow, because then I'd wind up just, like, falling onto spikes and dying. That part was, like, the moving platforms in general were horrible and not that fun to deal with. I stalled way too long. Too far. Yeah, I think that was the only part where I was, like, outright mad, and I was like, this is dumb. Getting some of the hearts kinda sucked, like, those were kind of, like, obtuse and, like, not easy to figure out on your own. Hey Riley, how's it going? Whoops. How's your, Emerald playthrough going? How's everybody's Pokemon playthroughs going? Because I know a lot of us are playing it at the moment. Blue whooped your ass. Yeah, he's a little bit higher level than everybody else. He's not too bad, but the fact that he's higher level, from what I remember of your team last night, might not be high enough to take him out yet. Shit. Yeah, even when I fought him last night, his Alakazam gave me some trouble. There was something else that gave me trouble too, but I don't remember what it was. really gotta keep moving. Nice, Logan. Are you having fun, though? Like, that's the type of shiny hunting that I don't understand. That's why I didn't include legendaries on the poll, because I was like, I'm not just gonna sit here save resetting like that. I feel like... I like the way Camillo does it when he does those hunts, because he does 2 games at once. So, that way, there's something a little bit more entertaining to watch, while the other one is just, like, being save resets over and over again. Whoops, that was dumb. Shit. Well, no, he usually does 2 different games and 2 different shinies. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily 2 different games, but it's always 2 different shinies. He's not hunting, like, the same one. Like, one time he was doing Shiny Porygon, which was, like, a gift, and then the other one was, like, an SOS call in Sun and Moon. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to fall. I hate these parts. Shit. I mean, there is going to be a lot of language in this game, but I probably won't get salty. I could see that, Logan. Might not be for everybody. Oh my god. The accidental diagonal input. Like, that was, I remember that was making me salty, like, the last time I played this, was the accidental diagonal inputs from the Switch controllers. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I'm using the freaking Pro Controller, and it's the same problem. It did not fix my problem with this game at all. No, the momentum problem was in fucking Mario 3. That was the game that gave me momentum problems. He accelerates so goddamn fast in the air for, like, no reason. Alright, so I'm gonna have to... This is already bad. Ah! I don't really remember momentum being that big of a problem in this. Well, I remember it being awkward at times, but I don't remember, like, it pissing me off, is what where I'm going. Shit. Aside from, like, how sometimes... Damn it. She, when you're wall jumping, sometimes she jumps straight up and sometimes she jumps, like, out, and I haven't really figured out exactly why, either way. That might be what you're thinking of. Ah, no, you're gonna have to go over to the wall on the side. Yeah, I think it was more so that weird, like, wall jump thing, which I wouldn't say is momentum, necessarily. Like, I actually don't want you to grab that corner. Yeah, since I have, like, there is a, threat to, like, there is a threat on my life, but since it doesn't, like, set me way back in this game, it's nowhere near as frustrating. Why did you not grab that wall? Whoops. Now, if I was constantly being sent back to a checkpoint and having to redo all this shit, then yeah, I'd probably be mad, like, constant. This game would be unplayable if it only had, like, a certain number of checkpoints per game, or per stage. But since it's, like, per screen, that's what fixes it. Ah, I thought I was gonna be safe there for some reason. Similar to how the earlier Mega Man difficulties, Mega Man 11, like the earlier difficulties make it so there's a checkpoint every single screen. And it's like, well, it makes it way more approachable, because then, like, you don't have to worry about gauntleting through half of the stage. You can just focus on the part you're having trouble with. It's, like, really good design. Ah. I can safely say I do not have a Pokemon that is waifu. I have never felt that way about a Pokemon. Yeah, and then Yoshi's Woolly World was like, you had like 1 or 2 checkpoints if you were lucky. Or none. That part is a little too awkward. Miltank thick, though. Well, we know where View stands. Ah, wasn't fast enough. Was not. Just got ahead of myself. Damn it. Yeah, now we know View's more of a Miltank kind of guy than a Gardevoir. That's the other popular one, right? There, that's all I had to do. I was just like failing it so hard. That's how I feel, View, personally. Some might think otherwise, and if that's the way they think, that's fine, but... Yeah, exactly. Not being humanoid has never stopped the internet before. So I gotta get this, and then get back out without using it, because I have to use it to catapult over the... Oh my goodness, okay. It's alright, Coulter, it's the internet. I don't think you want to know, Seven. And yeah, that's true. Yeah, how, like... Yeah, how do you even survive? How have you made it this many days on the internet without being exposed to this? Oh shit, that was dumb. Ah, too fast. That was dumb. That was supposed to be a diagonal input. I'd be curious to know if the diagonal problem is a problem on all of the consoles, or if it's just a Switch problem. This music never stops being magical, though. This is crazy. Who the hell wrote this soundtrack? Diagonal, please. Thank you. Fuck. Diagonal, god damn it. Analog, please. Maybe I should be using the D-pad, but I feel like that would actually be giving me worse results. Shit. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Wow. I don't know, this game is good about, like, all of this feels very possible. I don't feel like it's impossible, and that this was designed just to, like, troll me. I look at this and I think, I can do this. Nah, I wasn't fast enough. Yeah, exactly. When you pull it off, it's like... It's satisfying. It's a very fair-feeling game. How did I run out of stamina? That's the first time that's happened. Well, that was a mistake. That was also a mistake. There we go. I really have to book it up there and get over there before that blob comes back over to the left. I cannot afford to hesitate there. Now see, the trainers I feel like I could talk all day about. But that's also awkward because some of them are like really young. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I wasn't, like, actually ready because I didn't think I was gonna make it that far. Oh, come on. That's just unfair. You think she's a grown-ass woman, but then freaking Japan speaks up and they're like, 17. This looks a little hellish, I'm not gonna lie. It's Japan, I don't believe it. I've been tricked one too many times by Japan. Oh right, that resets that resets dash. Okay, that's makes things a little bit more manageable. Jesus. No, I wanted the ding-dong thing. God damn it. Oh, I didn't have a dash. I'm dumb. How the hell are you supposed to get that one? I could see this part being a little frustrating, but that's mostly because I don't know how to get that one down there. Kinda lost. Ah! Of course, then I gotta get that one all the way over there, and that's a whole nother problem. Yeah, I can kind of see what I'm supposed to be doing, but shit. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna live through that, so yeah. I thought that was 100% bad timing. Yeah, I need to just go straight through like that. Get my dash back. Dumb. Man, I would not laugh if I had a child that showed me wheezing and said, "Hey, this reminds me of you." I would be mortified. Like, wow, that's what my child thinks of me. That's what my blood thinks of me, is... I don't know, coughing would still be pretty... That still would just make me think, like, oh, okay, they only think of me of I smoke. That's how they... If they had to pick me out of a crowd, they would say that he smokes. And has, like, a cough that sounds like he's dying. And I would be like, well, I'm gonna quit smoking now. That's exaggerating a bit, of course, but, you know. Son of a bitch, this... At least these stages are typically not very long. It's dumb. Your kids say you're like Jinx, that's also not amazing. I'd rather something like Primeape. Be like, oh, okay, so you think I'm mad all the time. I can live with that. It's still not awesome, but I can live with it. Alright, Jerry. Okay, I'm surprised I survived that. Oh my god. The boob Pokemon? That's better than other things it could be called. That would be potentially very racist. Oh my god. Oh my god. This one is kind of annoying. This doesn't feel fair. This feels like almost RNG. Like, clearly it's not RNG because there's a pattern here, but it doesn't feel good, is kind of what I'm getting at. Here's an idea. Let's try this. Let's go straight there. We're gonna drop down here. Okay, that's not what I expected to have happen. Well, this is putting me in a bad place. That works, I guess. Not really. The hitbox on the spring is way larger than the hitbox on the thing that you have to hit down there, which leads to a lot of passing right through it and not correctly registering it. I just might as well just already stop. I basically have to come right over here, reset my jump. If I don't do that, I'm already dead. But also, when you're climbing on the wall, it seems like the spring doesn't have a hitbox at all. So, that's kinda... it's both frustrating and good to know. That was terrible. I mean, it's bad for him, but it's also like... fucking quit smoking. Like, I'm sorry if anybody here smokes, but fucking quit smoking. It's also good because it might encourage him to, you know, fucking stop smoking. God, now I have to get this. Ah! I'm not sure what you're talking about, Logan. Yeah, it is. It is I''VE. That's weird. That must be a Canada thing. I've never seen that be a problem. God, I keep... And then a lot of the time that happens where it's just all of a sudden it just clicks. Yeah, Canada thing. You guys have like backwards keyboards or something, right? Clearly not, but, you know. My Discord's blowing up, so I'm going to see what that's about really quick. Because even though I say, like, yeah, this game doesn't really make me rage, I still also feel like I need to like take a breather every couple minutes. Let's not start discussing English grammar, Logan. We have an English teacher among us, and I'm pretty sure he's going to agree when I say the English language is fucked up. Oh my god. That was dumb. I think it's that, but I think it's also just a weird, convoluted language on top of that. Not convoluted language, but grammar itself is, like, really nonsensical at times. What am I doing? I might have been able to make that if I didn't go diagonal. Alright, that part was actually not that bad. I was kind of overthinking it. But what the fuck is this? How many deaths am I up to? I can't see. That seems fair. Yeah, I think that's correct. There's just too many exceptions. And most of them are, like, so specific. My god. I can't dash here. But I also gotta fucking book it. You only have so much... Stamina is really something that makes me hate this game, to be honest. It's not a great mechanic. I don't like being timed for, like, how long I can stick on a wall. That is, like, really... And it's not a compelling gameplay element. Like, it doesn't add anything to the gameplay. It just makes it more frustrating, in my opinion. I will say that this stage is kind of getting, like, more stupid the longer I'm here. So that's where you have to use your dash, and then you really have to, like... Wow, okay. Hey, Captain Boo, how's it going? Oh, I know, View. You think that doesn't bother me? I'm not even a fucking English teacher, and it makes me want to rip my eyes out. Your and their. I think what really makes me mad is fucking adults that don't know the difference between your, and their. Like, how do you fucking not know that? I remember that being hammered into my head in school. Like, I don't understand how actual grown adults cannot know the difference between those. It really isn't. It really isn't. I don't think it's that its and its is more confusing, I think. I think that's actually kind of confusing. Shit. Their T-H-E-R-E and their T-H-E-I-R, those can be kind of confusing, I think. But confusing their with they are is... No, stop it. Stop it. It's not that difficult. Same with your and your, like... Ultimately, what you're saying is, like, if you can't tell the difference between your and your, you can't tell the difference between your and you are. It's that easy. They're, like, one is one word and one is two words. It's not actually that confusing. For kids, like, trying to learn grammar, I could see it being confusing. But, or even another culture trying to learn English grammar, I could see it being confusing. But grown fucking American adults should know this shit. That's things they should know. And not be confused by. Like I said, that's what bothers me. It's not kids that don't know the difference. That I find forgivable. It's grown adults that are like, that have no idea, and they don't care. If you correct them, they're just gonna be like, oh, so someone's a grammar Nazi. Fuck you! Pay attention in school for 2 seconds. Please. You look like a fucking idiot. Don't treat me like I'm the one that's being a fucking idiot, because I want you to not look like an idiot. I probably could be an English teacher, except I would be cursing too much. Thank you for what, Riley? Did you really need to hear one of my rants? Is that what you needed? Well, no, as someone with OCD, I'm sure it drives you fucking ballistic when people screw stuff like that up, so... I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. So that was YouTube? I think? My internet didn't drop there. I think I'm back. That was not my internet. That was fucking YouTube. Get your shit together. I guess it could have been OBS, but it wasn't my internet. Actually, no, OBS didn't even give me an alert about disconnecting and reconnecting, so that was absolutely YouTube. YouTube, what you doing? Oh, just for calling out people that... Yeah, I don't like people that look stupid and then act like we're the ones that are being assholes for pointing it out. It's like, we're not pointing it out to be assholes, we're pointing it out to help. And then they were like, oh, fucking grammar Nazi. Fuck you. Some people point it out to be an asshole, but I think a lot of people don't point it out to be an asshole. I think they point it out to help people. I think most people in this world correct things like that because they want to help, and not because they want to come off as an asshole. Unless, of course, they're saying, like, it's your, not you or our, we fucking idiots. Then, of course, they're being an asshole, but... I don't know, you can do it in front of people without being an asshole, I think. And when it comes to do it, like, correcting grammar, and, like, that's mostly going to be on social media, and therefore it's going to be in front of people. I'm already out of stamina, so I'm already fucked. This is only hard because of the stamina, and that's, like, really pissing me off. Because this isn't difficult otherwise. If I had all the time in the world... I mean, it's difficult, but it's manageable. The stamina makes it completely stupid. Like, I'm, like, just fucked. It was like that thing in View's chat the other day when he asked about Growlithe evolving. And, like, I think he thought we were trying to be... Or maybe he was just fucking around, but he thought we were trying to be assholes when we were like, no, he evolves with a Firestone. It's like, no, I was just trying to fucking be helpful. I can't speak for the other guy, because I don't know what his intentions were, but... My thought was, like... Otherwise, I could have not corrected him, and he could have leveled the thing up to level 80-fucking-9 and still been wondering when the fuck is this thing going to evolve. Like, that wasn't me trying to be an asshole. It was me trying to be like, hey, let me help and save you some time and frustration. And now you don't have to pause your stream to look it up. Look at that. Helping. But yeah, I think when people are corrected, they automatically assume, like, that people are kind of mocking them. I think it's kind of like a natural thing. Shit. Oh, that was too high. 80-fucking-9. Yeah, JMT, sometimes it's that too. Like, that's why I stepped up when he was having trouble with Sabrina's teleporters, because I was like, I know I can get through this, and other people are just trolling and fucking him up. So, like, that wasn't a, look how good I am because I figured it out. It was a, I'm gonna, like, save him, like, a nightmare here. Oh yeah, I can see that view. Sometimes, like, one little thing, and then everybody thinks, like, you're completely incapable. And it's like we've said before, there's 800 fucking Pokemon, they're They have different moves in every fucking generation. Sometimes their types change. How the fuck can anyone remember all this shit? How can you be expected to remember all this shit? Unless you're fucking 16 and don't have a life. Like, that's kind of the only way you could remember all that shit. And even when I was that young, I couldn't remember it all, so... I still felt like I had other things to do with my life at that age. I had that problem with Splatoon a few times, where I had viewers that were like... They had to act like they knew everything, and I was like, who are you trying to prove? Like, what are you trying to prove right now? Who are you trying to impress? Because I'm not impressed that your knowledge is that encyclopedic. I'm impressed when people are legitimately helpful. Not when their knowledge is encyclopedic. Sometimes, like, she sticks to walls in ways that I don't want her to. I think I kind of figured this area out, though. I say and then immediately fuck it up. I gotta jump through it, like, really quickly like that. I can't, like, hang on the walls at all, because that just fucks my stamina. Yeah, which is fine. I had a lot of free time when I was that age, too. There's nothing wrong with that. But acting like you're better because you have more free time to memorize that shit is dumb. And I'm not saying anyone here does that, because I don't think anyone here really does. But I've definitely seen it before, where people like to hold their information over people, and especially streamers. Like, that's the problem with backseaters, right? Because it comes off as in the wrong tone. See, there she kicked upward instead of off to the side, like I was expecting her to do. Nah, I could have had it there. Did it again. But I'm making progress. Now I'm actually feeling like I can do this, where for the first couple minutes I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to... Shit. I feel like I have to pause there, except otherwise I cannot pause. Pausing means death. But there I have to delay for like a half a second. Man, even not sticking to the walls at all, I burn through stamina, like, immediately. It's so stupid. Oh, it's your last day before vacation, JMT. That's right, you said, you said you're leaving on Thursday, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't miss gambling, like, at all. It was kind of noisy. That was not a diagonal input. Like, Nope. Oh, just because you, like, can't win pixels? I guess I can see that, too. For me, it's just that all the gambling in chat was just, like, spammy, and it was, like, irrelevant. Like, I had no reason to care that people were doing it. I guess it was cool that people were hanging out, but it was artificial engagement. And I've seen it happen in other chats where it feels like people come for the minigames more than the streamer. Shit. Now I'm just going too fast. Excuse me? Yeah, I see what you did there, JMT. It's funny, though. That person in particular that you're talking about seems to come to my streams more now that I don't have gambling. It's kind of weird. It's not something I expected. But maybe that's because of the schedule change more than anything. We weren't talking about you, Riley. Shit. Why? It's so unreliable sometimes. There's nothing that infuriates me more than unreliable and inconsistent controls in a platformer. Like, you need to be able to know what you're gonna do when you press certain buttons. And when it acts like that and just randomly does something else, that's like the actual worst. Yeah, it's not important. They still don't even come around very often. Shit. My point is just I've noticed that my lack of my stream's lack of gambling, I feel leads to them being a less toxic person. Which is interesting. And good, really. Hey Soph, how's it going? Shit. Oh my god. Again, she didn't shoot in the direction I expected her to. She jumped up instead of off to the side. And that, like, completely screwed everything up. Stamina is such bullshit. This game should not have stamina in it. This is really hard enough without stamina. Riley, be quiet. Shit. Don't make me give you the "there's a time and a place" speech. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. You didn't do anything, Soph, you're fine. Oh my god! I keep trying to tell myself that it's gonna get better, because I hated this. This was like my least favorite stage in, like, the regular game. So, of course this one's gonna be the worst. I hated dealing with these fucking blob things. Alright, let's try... I wanna try something here. Yeah, fucking everything can learn Earthquake. Let's go Earthquake. Shit. Then sometimes she launches too far to the side. Why? Like, I'm holding to the fucking right. Go to the fucking right, not up. You've no Wi-Fi for 24 hours? Why? That was dumb. What am I even thinking? Oh, you're, like, upgrading to different internet? This is, like, so pixel perfect it stopped being fun, actually. I think this is, like... This is when the game has broken. This is when it's gone too far. I was saying about, like, how this feels like such a fair game. Don't play post-game. Like, don't. Just don't. The other two post-game stages I did were fine. They were totally manageable. This one's complete bullshit. Oh, it's not even a... It's not even a choice? That was not exactly what I wanted to do, but that was kind of what I wanted to do. I don't think I actually can sneak through that way. I think that's gonna be too tight. I think I'm making it harder than I should. Yes, these are all things she said. Fucking bullshit stamina. Oh, really? That sucks. What, phone? I see you lighting up over there. What's going on? This better be important. It's not important. Fuck you. Well, cool, you don't have to do your schoolwork. I know how much you, like, kind of hate that. I don't know, do you actually hate it, or is it, like, a love-hate type of thing? Well, yeah, you have so much to do because I feel like you're constantly putting it off. You like it, so you're just lazy. I can appreciate that. I think that's where I'm at with drawing right now. I love drawing, I just don't want to put in the work. I wish I could do it without actually working. It reached a point where it started to feel like work more than anything. I think what's bothering me about this room is I'm not entirely sure what I'm actually supposed to be doing. I don't know if this is even the right thing I'm doing. Like, I don't know if I'm doing this the right way. And that's what makes it feel unfair. Is I have no idea if I'm even doing it correctly. Oh, shit, that almost could have worked. I have to sneak through there, like, perfectly. This is, like, such a series of, like... This is, like, 5 pixel-perfect jumps in a row. This one's, like, so stupid. Damn it. Too late. Bullshit! So, I love how I can just, like, sneak right past those things sometimes, and then sometimes they're just like, no, we got you. Alright, new... Damn it. This has to be a couple hundred deaths on this room alone at this point. The funny thing is, this is still nowhere near as infuriating as Yoshi's Woolly World was. That was easily pissing me off way more. Because in Yoshi's Woolly World, I would have had to redo the entire fucking stage just to get back to this point. Just to be able to try it again. Just to fuck up something stupid like that and then have to redo the entire stage again. So it's still not that bad. All things considered. I have seen darker layers of hell than this. I just hope that the next stage is, like, not even worse. I hope this is just because I hate this particular mechanic. Should've just kept going on that one. That time I shouldn't have kept going. I can't, like, make a decision that far into this. Almost, but I didn't know what to do once I got there. And then, of course, I had to worry about the stamina clock ticking down. So I couldn't just, like, stop and, like, think about it for a second. I wouldn't say this is even 5th. This is, like, the border checkpoint. That was just the wrong button. This is just, like... This is going through customs. Basically. Why? Because Hell doesn't have music this cool. And it probably doesn't look this pretty. I get to that, like, whenever I get over there flawlessly, I fuck up the dash immediately. Like, every single time. Hell has that screeching soul music from Warframe. Constantly, turned up way too loud, just like it was in Warframe. See, now you're delving into the concept of personal hells, because not everybody hates Christmas carols. Some people could legitimately listen to that shit all year long. No stamina. Yeah, exactly. That's working retail. But exactly, you're talking about personal hells. Not everybody has the same concept of what hell is. Oh, god damn it. I was gonna try and get to the other side of that wall again, even though I think it's a bad idea. Oh my fucking god. I am a little concerned about what's gonna come after this. These stages have not been too long, so... I want to think this might be the worst of it. I have to admit, I think it's kind of funny how salty you get about Chasm. Get me the fuck out of here. Now what the fuck is this shit? It's funny because it's your own making. If you wouldn't have insisted on playing on hard mode, I really don't think you would have hated it as much as you do. I don't think he gets salty when he loses. He gets salty when he loses to bullshit. But who doesn't get salty when they lose to bullshit? That's a completely normal thing. That was dumb. Bad timing. Really gotta tear through there. Damn it. Okay, so that wasn't high enough. Yeah, from what I've seen, like... He doesn't get salty because he's losing Pokemon battles, he gets salty because there's a fucking Mewtwo in every match. Like, and that's dumb, because there's, like... Because he's being disrespected. And that's, like, people who roll with a Mewtwo in every single fucking Pokemon team are disrespecting their opponents. Not to mention people who are hacking and have shiny Melmetals already. Like, it's disrespecting your opponent. It's not about winning or losing, it's about the respect. I didn't really know where to go after that. Yeah, as soon as I saw that Melmetal, I was like, wait a fucking second. I was like, that's actually impossible. I mean, it's just a steel type, it can't be that big of a deal. Wow, you really got book it through there. And I'm similar, you guys will see that when Smash comes out, like... I don't care about win or lose, but if somebody's just using Ganondorf the entire fucking time, I'm gonna be pissed about it. I'm gonna be like, fucking stop. Shouldn't have done that. Like, if people are just camping on one character because they know that people are having a hard time playing against it, I'm gonna get fucking salty. Because it's disrespectful, like... Especially if it's a one-on-one scenario and you're like intentionally trying to like teach each other things, that's different. but if somebody's doing it just because they know they can win, that's toxic. Like, that's not... It's not respectful. That's just winning for the sake of winning. Caring more about the victory than earning it, like I said. Jesus Christ. I mean, pure steel steel has weaknesses. I don't think it's that unstoppable. And one of them's fucking Earthquake, and this is Let's Go Earthquake, so I'm not that concerned about it. Shit. Now, on the other hand, fire is garbage in this generation. Installment might be a better word for it. And fighting isn't very good either. So, yeah, it kind of has an advantage there. And it doesn't have another type to fix it. But yeah, everything rolls Earthquake, so what's the fucking matter? Jesus Christ. No, Smash is... It's an all-star... I don't want to call it a fighter. It's like a fighting party game. And it's mostly Nintendo characters, but they also bring in some non-Nintendo characters. Oh, I went too fast that time. Well, I mean, I don't think she was really asking about the plot.
I think the big deal is, like, people like all-star crossovers. I think that's really all it comes down to.
I mean, I love Smash, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's really, like, anything that special. It is a little overhyped. I think it mostly exploded due to, I think people just like the concept of all-star fighters. This looks really bullshitty. Shit. Well, I'm dead. Seth, not that I want you to talk about it, but you can't walk into a chat and not even say hello and just say, I'm not okay, and then when people ask, say I don't want to talk about it. If you really didn't want to talk about it, you wouldn't have ever said anything. Again, not that I want you to talk about it, because I honestly don't. Not when you bring it up like that. But the way you brought it up was just begging for attention. Oh my god. I wish I could see a little bit further ahead here. It's a small problem this game has, that you can, like, only see further ahead when they choose that you're allowed to see further ahead. Whoops. But yeah, it's, I think Smash took off for two reasons. I think one is people like All-Star games, I think. I think people like seeing big crossovers like that. Most crossover games, like, typically do pretty well. So I think that's part of it. And then I think casually it took off because people liked having something like Street Fighter that they don't have to be hyper competitive about. Like they liked a more casual, like party focused like approach to that genre. I think that's casually why it took off, and then competitively it took off because Melee was a broken fucking game, and people abused, like, glitches to make it more competitive to raise the entrance fee, so that they could say, like, oh, this, like, you have to learn all these convoluted glitches to be able to play it and be competitive. Therefore, it's, like, a very, like, exclusive, elitist game. So competitively, I think that's why it got big. I can't really speak for Smash 4, but, like, no one gave a shit about 64 and Brawl competitively because they weren't broken in a competitive way like Melee was. Shit. Nice, so... What made you go for Law, out of curiosity? Shit, it's just dumb. Okay, that part wasn't too bad. Then use this legal information to change your name to something simpler. Can I even get up there without using my dash? Oh, you were just kind of wanted to try it? I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that. What the hell am I supposed to do here? How... I guess I have to... Holy shit, okay. Is this designed to make me use my first dash? So that I don't have it for safety? Like, in a roundabout way, platformers are just puzzles, right? And sometimes, I just want to know the full puzzle. I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking there. Alright, let's go back to this, and not like that. I mean, that was me with streaming. I just was like, just one day, I was like, I should try that out. I think it's important for people to just try things out like that. See, again, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, the sole reason this is frustrating is I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do. What is the game expecting of me here? And of course, stamina's limited, so I can't just, like, hang on the wall and think about it. Like, I have to have a plan of attack, except I don't even know what's up higher than this. I think I want to dash up onto that middle area, maybe. Sort of? Yeah, I can recharge my dash, so see, that would have been useful to know. Shit. Like, it's just overly complicated, you know? Like, why do I have to go through this convoluted means of even getting up onto the wall? And then, of course, stamina's a problem. Like... yeah, exactly. Every single area is dealing with these dumb fucking blobs that I just have to deal with their pattern. Like, it wasn't fun the first time through this game, and it's not fun now. It's not fun in any platformer. Like... View's weakness is enemies that approach from above. This is my weakness, is arbitrary patterns that make things, like, way harder than they realistically need to be. So what am I even supposed to do? I don't understand. That is what I'm supposed to do. It's gonna be nothing but these blobs for the rest of this stage. That's not gonna change. If anything, I can take solace in knowing that after this stage, I probably won't see more. That's the only thing, like, keeping me sane. Wanted to see if I had room down there. Shit. Ah. I thought you said you didn't have internet, or do you just not have wireless? Okay, that part wasn't bad. Fuck this. All this says to me is good luck conserving your stamina as you get across this. That is easily the biggest weakness of this game, is they need to get rid of stamina. Also, I have to use my dash here, so that's a thing. I don't know, since I've been doing this enough, maybe it's not going to be that big of a deal. It's going to be stamina, that's going to be the problem. Stamina is so stupid. There's like no word for how stupid stamina is as a mechanic. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me right now? Hey, here's a place where you can stop and rest for a minute. JK! I mean, this is post-game, so I'm kind of okay with shitty tricks like that, because it's like the end of the game. But I'm also not okay with it at all. The word I was thinking of starts with an R and is no longer socially acceptable, and I refuse to let myself say it. The fuck? When did you do that, View? I don't think I've ever seen you do that. How? Am I supposed to go over? Yeah, I typically don't watch Mario Kart 8 streams, to be honest. Oh, that's usually because you do them in the morning, and I'm usually also streaming. Yes, I'm supposed to go over it. Okay, I gotcha. This is manageable. Fuck you. Just... Jesus. Just... Oh my god. I also like how the music evolves. Have I pointed that out? Like, I like that this isn't the same track since that's been playing the entire time. Like, it's been, like, gradually, like, they phase in different parts of the track, so it, like, kind of... You're kind of listening to different music throughout the level. I think I have heard you use it before, and, like, I don't really judge people for using it. I try really hard not to. Because I know some people find it, like, crazy offensive. And, like, ultimately, you could just use other words. It's like, fuck. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I needed that dash. Oh, I could've... Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Could've sworn I heard it slip out at one point. Fuck. No, I need that. God damn it. Another one I've been trying really hard to stop saying is Jesus Christ. I've been trying really hard to, like, not say that as much, because I realize I say it way too often, and that could definitely, like, offend the wrong people. And it's like, I don't need to say it, is kind of what it comes down to for me. It's like, I have no interest in being, like, family-friendly or anything, but it's like... I can substitute that for another word that won't piss anyone off, so why not? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to make it back up that corridor. It's a good one. I could do the Luke Cage and go for Sweet Christmas. That may be an acceptable alternative. Oh, I thought I was dead and I wasn't ready to get out of there. I'm not training myself to say poppycock, Logan. God damn it. Shit. Yeah, and like ultimately, I'm usually very much a everyone needs to stop being so fucking offended by everything type of person. But like I said, it's not a word I need to use. I can live without it. I just have to like train myself not to use it. Are you fucking serious right now? What the actual fuck is this? I can't even comprehend what I'm looking at right now. Right good wagon of poppycock? What? You sound like a hobbit. Stop it. That was way too early. I see what I have to do. I got it. I got it. No, I'm too fast. Fucking telemarketers is also a good substitute. I don't think that's what you were getting at. I'm expecting that one just called you, but I still think it's funny. This is definitely one of those games where like your whole body clenches up when you're trying to get through some of these jumps. Alright, all of those blocks with the springs, they're all gonna fall as soon as I hit them once, because fuck me. I'm just gonna call that now. Or, you know, I could thread the needle and fall through there. That also works. Called it. Oh, that was an exciting, like, sight read of that stage. I got really far considering I was, like, had no idea where I was going. That was, like, so satisfying. Shit. Now I'm just gonna constantly die at the early part and never get that far again. Shit. I had the timing, like, perfect, and now I'm not gonna be able to find it again, and that makes me so mad. Help me, past me. You can do this. No one can do this but you. Shit. What am I doing? Why did I think I could just get a second bounce out of that? You know better. You know better. Shit. I delayed. You just need to believe in the me that believes in you. That's not necessarily this version of you, though, right? Is that what you're getting at? Somewhere there's a beautiful TV that completely believes in me, but today isn't the one. That's how I read that. I wasn't ready to grab the edge. Oh, man. I trust the view that believes in me, but I don't think that's the view we have with us today. Oh. Shit. I'm not totally sure about what I'm supposed to do there. I have to really thread the needle on that. Oh, the "you need to believe in the me that believes in you" is a quote from an anime. It just makes it funnier. Fuck. I was actually thinking about taking some time off and, like, trying to actually, like, watch some shows. Like, maybe take it easy on streaming for a bit and, like, just kind of take a bit of a break before Smash comes out. I'm not totally decided on if I'm gonna do that or not. God, like, the first part of this is so, like, not good. Like, the timing is all fucked. Real talk? And this is just inviting dislikes? All of the 5th gen starters suck. Like, I think they were all stupid. Shit. Hesitated. I would have liked the fire one, the boar, if it weren't for the fact that, like, firefighting was, like, so fucking overdone. If that was actually a unique concept, I think I would have liked that Pokemon, like, a lot. But as soon as I saw firefighting, I was like, nope, not even giving it a chance. I mean, don't you guys remember a couple of streams ago when I couldn't even remember what the 5th gen starters were? That's how little of an impact they left on me. Like, I legit could not remember them. What am I supposed to do there? Go, like, down to the in an angle, maybe? And, like, grab the wall and then... I didn't think I was gonna make it, so I wasn't ready. Shit. I have no way of seeing that, so... I appreciate your commitment to the joke. But... Of course, if I missed the spring, then, you know... what was I gonna say? Oh, part of it with taking a small break from... Not a break from streaming. I'm thinking about just, like, kind of dialing it back a bit. Part of that is because I'm actually realizing we still have, like, a week and a half until Smash, and, like, I don't have as many games to wrap up as I thought. So I might actually, like, kind of run out of games to play, unless I start going hard on Let's Go again. Did you catch Mewtwo without a Master Ball, or did you find an extra one? Yeah, I guess that works. And here I can actually get a little bit of a breather, but now I'm like, I'm gonna die to this and it's gonna infuriate me. Maybe not. Oh, come the fuck on. Are you kidding me? This stage just gets worse and worse. This literally just gets worse and worse. Oh, you Ultra Balled him? You didn't get to see the special cinematic that you get when you Master Ball Mewtwo, though. Yeah, I get you, Paul. I think I'm just gonna do what feels right. I mean, I do want to take some time off for, like, holidays, for, like, decorating and stuff. On Wednesday, I'm gonna take off for that, for example. I might still do an overnight, Wednesday night, but the evening stream I'm gonna take off for that reason. Yeah, I don't know. If I can think of a game that I can slide in there and won't have to worry about it taking too long, then it's not as big of a deal. Whoops. Yeah, I can agree with that, Paul. The thing is I already have the watch hours I need. So, part of me is also like, I don't have to be streaming 8 hours a night, because it's not actually, like, helping me that much, aside from reaching a new audience. But yeah, I agree. I'm not gonna, like, completely take a week off or anything. Unless I get sick, and then I might do that. Like, if I come down with, like, a terrible sinus infection and, like, don't even want to get out of bed, like I usually do around this time every year, then I'll take, like, a week off to recover. But, fucking stamina is such bullshit. The sub thing is kind of frustrating. View said something this morning about how fast a channel grows if they play Roblox, and I was like, it's actually kind of tempting, because I just need the subscribers at this point. I just need the arbitrary number that YouTube is using to say that I don't deserve to have functionality with at the moment. I mean, when I started streaming, it was a lot of Splatoon. But then when I got sick of it, I was kind of like, that's enough. Most shooters don't really do it for me. Like, that's the thing. Warframe, like, wasn't bad, but it wasn't special enough where I want to keep playing it, really. Oh, I'm not gonna play Roblox. I'm just saying it was tempting. Yeah, that's true. A lot of streamers are probably just like, Fortnite, that'll make me grow. It's like, at what cost? Why do I run out of stamina so quickly just getting up that wall? That's really frustrating. Blocky G mod, Gary's mod? I think so, basically. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you if you enjoy playing Fortnite, I think it'll still get you places, but don't play it just to grow. That's not gonna work. If you enjoy it, then Godspeed. Have fun. How am I out of stamina already? Doesn't that also refill when you refill your dash? I thought it did. Jesus Christ. There I go again. Yeah, I basically support anybody playing anything that they like playing. But if you don't like playing it, don't do it. Just because of growth. I could have gone back to Splatoon 2 for some growth. I don't think I would have liked it. I could have gone to Mario Odyssey. I don't think I would have had fun. I could have done Breath of the Wild. That's actually kind of tempting, but I think I would do it on Overnight to eliminate kids, to be honest. Because I think kids are the worst backseat gamers, so... No offense to kids present. I mean, you shouldn't take offense, because you should know that I'm not talking about you, because you guys don't backseat game. But, that's true, Logan. That's potential that I could just get kids from other time zones instead. That's definitely a reality. I just like overnight streams are a lot more chill, and I think that would be the right place to do it. I think doing it as an evening stream, I might not actually be able to focus on actually playing, because I'll have to pay so much attention to chat. I think overnight would be the place to do it, but it's also not very high on my list of things that I'm like, oh, this would be fun. And yeah, Paul, if you don't like shooters, you don't like shooters. They're very much a... If you've heard me talk about RPGs, shooters are similar, where, like, I have to be in just the right mood for them. Can't you, like... What am I supposed to do here? God damn it. Could you, like... calm your beard? What am I supposed to do? Like that, I guess. Oh, and then cool, you can't dodge him here. That's fair. Probably so. That's accurate. I wonder if I can just bounce off this asshole and just, like, jump over. Okay, I thought he was gonna kill me, so I kinda... I jumped back into him like an idiot. This game is making me eye roll so hard that it's giving me a headache. The eye rolling is so intense it's probably causing audio feedback. And yeah, you're right, Paul. It's not just kids. I think adults are typically better at realizing that people don't want backseating, and if they're gonna be toxic about it, they're so obviously toxic that it's like, well, I'll just ban you then. How long is this goddamn stage? toxic adults are a little bit more... I find them easier to deal with because it's obvious that they're being toxic. Sometimes with kids, you can't tell. Sometimes with kids, you don't know if they're being toxic or if they're just being dumb and need to be taught to not do that. Surprised I made it through that in one shot. Almost made it through that. Yeah, sometimes kids, I'm not sure what their game is. I'm not sure if they're trying to be toxic, or if they're just... even just being playful sometimes. Like, if they're just being goofy. Like, sometimes you can't tell. But with adults, I feel like you're usually like, yeah, you're just kind of being toxic. And that's like... with adults, what it comes down to is, are they drunk or are they not? And if they're drunk, do I want to punish them for that? Or do I want to say, it's okay, you're drunk. That's... I don't know. I'm typically not okay with letting people act like idiots and saying, it's okay, you're drunk. Because that's still something you control. And I should clarify, I've known a lot of obnoxious drunks in my day, so that's why I feel the way I do about alcohol and drinking, and people that drank a lot in general. I've known a lot of obnoxious drinkers. And yeah, I've been in some of your streams when that's come up before, View. That, like... yeah, sometimes people want to see the streamer do poorly, because they think it's going to be funnier, I guess. I don't know. This stage is making my head hurt. And welcome, Raiders. How are you guys doing? I'm, like... suffering from a little bit of emotional exhaustion at the moment, so I apologize for that. But how are you guys doing? Michael Gutierrez, good to see you again. Dragon Gaming, how's it going? Sil, Noob Kingdom himself, Rosie Girls, nice to see everyone again. How are you guys doing? What were you playing tonight? Yeah, I'm working on the B-sides, and, like, this one is, like, kind of breaking me. This stage is not fun. Damn it. Doing the Mario 64 thing? I don't think I even know what golden strawberries are. I don't think I want to know. Because the thought of not being almost done with this game kind of makes me sick. I've already been on this stage for 2 hours. Oh my god. That's an already a failure. We do have 20 likes. Let me hit the button really quick. Yeah, I'll push a little bit longer. I have to take a break just to get a drink here in a minute, but I'll push a little while longer before I do that. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, this game, it's really tough. I think for the most part, it feels very fair. This stage has been pushing it a little bit too far, in my opinion. This stage has regularly made me say, what the fuck is this bullshit? That was dumb. That was my own fault. Stamina is like the worst mechanic. I will continue saying that for the rest of my life. Yeah, if any of you guys haven't checked out Noob Kingdom before, you should. It's been a while since we've raided him, so some of you might not be familiar with him. What am I doing? What am I doing? Well, that wasn't good. Damn it. God damn stamina. Alright, Soph, I hope that helps. I used to get, like, really bad migraines, and that was often my solution, was taking a hot shower and trying to let the steam clear my sinuses out. So I hope that works for you. And thank you for the subscription, Dragon Gaming. But going back to what you were saying, View, yeah, I don't understand streamers that, like, or I don't understand viewers that enjoy the salt. It kind of depends on what type of salt it is, because there's playful salt and then there's very real salt, right? Playful salt, I think, can be fun. But when it gets into, like, very real anger, that stops being fun to watch for me. That can border on awkward sometimes. That was dumb. That was also dumb. Like this morning when you were doing the Pokemon battles, to a point, like, you could tell when it was just like, oh, ha ha ha, another Mewtwo user, what a fucking noob. But then it reached a point where it was like, okay, you were outright not having fun as a result of it. And that was like, well, now the salt's not fun to watch, because now I can tell you're just not having a good time. Whoops. Yeah, you're right, Logan. Sometimes it doesn't border on awkward, it just goes full tilt off the cliff. And just all of a sudden, it's just not funny anymore. Shit. That was my problem with Splatoon. It would turn into, oh, explosion hitboxes are bullshit. Splashdown is so annoying because people just use it when you corner them. And then it would, like, it would just be like, oh, okay, this is kind of annoying, people are kind of frustrating, getting a little higher, and then it would just full tilt off the cliff, and I'd be so mad that I was like, this can't be fun to watch, because at this point, it's not complaining about people being annoying, it's outright anger. Okay, what am I trying to do here? If anything, I liked those chase sequences because they were a little bit easier to, like, read. Shit. Oh, that's alright, Noob. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for bringing the raid over. I often do the same thing, so I know what you mean, where, like, I usually raid and then I'm like, I'm freaking hungry, so I have to leave and go get something to eat. Sorry. And I always feel bad about it, but gotta do what you gotta do. Another thing is, like, Salt with a single-player game, I think, is a little bit easier to watch. Salt with a multiplayer game, that cannot be fun to watch, because I think I personally, this game doesn't piss me off nearly as much as dealing with toxic players does. It's a very different thing. Oh, have you had that problem, Paul? Alright, new plan. We're gonna get you first, and then this. Nah, too fast. And this was what? This was with one of the NBA games? That's like... That seems kind of random. Yeah, I haven't removed content much because of that, but I have done it before where I'm like, well, I don't really want to I don't really want people to see this because it's not me at my best. I can't believe I just did that. It's an MMO? Oh, really? Or is it just online? Shit. I don't know. I guess I still, even though I complain about dumb genre names all the time, I have the tendency to hear MMO and immediately think of RPG. But realistically, like, Black Ops 4 is technically an MMO. Like, in a roundabout. Like, Fortnite is technically an MMO. It is, by definition, a massively multiplayer online game. Thank God they didn't, like, line this entire room with blobs. Yeah, exactly, Logan. MMO is a very vague term. Oh, to hell with that stage. Oh, I hope they don't get worse. Wow, I died way more. I knew I died a lot. I didn't think it was gonna be that many. Whoops, I don't want to go that far back. 4 to go, and I haven't even done, like, the final stage yet. It makes me kind of sad. The next one is worse. I mean, it depends. I think a lot of it depends on the player. Because some players find certain mechanics worse than others. Anyway, yeah, I need to take a really quick break. I just need to get a drink, take a quick bathroom break. But I will be right back. I'm not going to be able to finish this game tonight. I thought I was going to get through these a little bit quicker than this. Because the first two didn't take me that long. So, but that's cool. Like, I was just saying that I'm having trouble deciding on, like, what games to play to fill the schedule until Smash. So, if I can get more streams out of this, I guess I'm okay with that. Like, that's not the worst thing in the world, right? But yeah, I'll be right back. Shouldn't be more than, like, 2 or 3 minutes. So yeah, stay tuned, and then we'll do the next... the next B-side. And that'll probably be it for tonight. I'm actually worried if that takes me another 2 hours, I'm going to be going way over schedule. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, stay tuned. I will be right back. Stop it. Why are you active? That shouldn't have been active. What the hell? Wish I could tell that to, like, disable itself after every use. Anyway, okay, so what we're gonna do... Oh, and take it easy, Michael. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out for a bit. If I didn't miss you already. Yeah, Paul, this is... I can both recommend this game and not recommend this game, because, like, for the most part, it's a very fair game. It feels like it's hard, but they're all challenges that you can overcome. Like, it feels very doable. It doesn't feel, like, just completely unfair. Every now and then it pushes its luck. Anyway. So I was just talking about dialing it back a bit. Dialing it back a bit with streaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go late tonight. I'm going to do this B-side that's probably going to run me way over schedule, but then I'm just not going to do an overnight stream tonight. I think that's what I'm going to do. This looks like potentially horrible. I was not pressing to the right, but okay. Whoa. I was expecting to get more air out of that. Diagonal. But yeah, I'd like to complete... I wouldn't want to get partway through this stage and then say, oh, well, I guess we're not finishing this stage tonight, so... Shit. Hey, Soph, welcome back. Damn. Did the shower did help a little bit? Aha! That was not supposed to be a diagonal input. But yeah, I think instead of pushing myself to do an overnight, I'll just take it easy tonight. I've been trying to get myself back into drawing again. I'd like to be able to pick up a couple of commissions to make some spare spending money for the holidays. So maybe I'll work on that. Maybe I'll just boot up Netflix and do some show watching that I'm like way overdue on. What am I supposed to do there? And, you know, sometimes I just want to, like, kick back and watch some other streamers, you know? And see what they're up to. Which sucks with overnight, because usually by the time I finish overnight streams, there's nobody else streaming. Abused the fuck out of a telemarketer. I mean, the telemarketers, they probably deserve it. I shouldn't say that, though, because, like... I guess you could say, oh, well, they're willing to work the job, so they know what they're getting into, but... On the other hand, I don't know, they might not be able to find another job. Like, sometimes it's, like, not that easy to just find another job. Oh, great. The moving blocks. It's just what I wanted.
like this.
Yeah, I'm sure they get told, like, some really bad things sometimes in that line of work, so... Oh, I had to direct the block down there? Oh my god. Hey Logan, it's the blocks. This is great. Yeah, this does have the potential to be worse. It absolutely does. And yeah, that's true, JMT. That's why I was kind of like... It's kind of why I backpedaled, because, like... I think Yort used to do something like that, too. And it's not even, like, you can be the most, like the best person in the world, and they could still just pitch terrible attitude at you. So... It's not even a... personal thing. Poppycock. What was it? A wagon full of poppycock? Right, good wagon of poppycock. Right. Yeah, sure. I will say, though, if I had to witness my community creating a meme of some sort, we could do worse than Poppycock, for sure. I think I'm okay with that. So now, what the actual fuck? Let's see, so... I can imagine better, but that's not the point. The point is, I can imagine much worse. How the actual fuck? Can I I can't reach that without dashing. Alright, hold on. I think I see it. There. Oh my goodness, okay. I hope this game is a true spectacle to watch, at least. Failures aside, I hope it's just fun to watch. Shit. What am I doing? Dum dum dum. I don't like this music track, though. I'm not a fan of this one. It's a little too repetitive. Kind of feel like I've already heard enough. I'm already kind of like, okay, let's, are we building up to something greater here? Let's move on. I remember, like, last week I was thinking about playing some Sonic Mania or Mega Man 11. I could swap those in. And do some, like, quick playthroughs of those on some of these nights. Also, right, wind. That's a fucking awful mechanic that I forgot existed. Seriously. Well, that's not where I wanted to go. I guess I want to go right up. I thought about some NES Classic stuff too, yeah. That was something else I considered. This is still nowhere near as bad as the last stage. Nowhere near as bad as the last stage. And it's still leaps and bounds above that final Woolly World stage. Shit. Most of my problem with some of these stages, like I said, this is still nowhere near as bad as that last one. Most of my problem is like having to like read what to do in the stage like as fast as it's approaching, because I can't just stop on one of these walls and just hang tight and just like look ahead and be like, okay, I have this coming up. Like I have to keep moving because of fucking stamina. Hey, look at that. They actually, like, gave me the option. But in some cases, I almost feel like just trying it is going to be easier than trying to look at it and memorize it. But that could come in handy later, so it's still appreciated. To get on the other side, how do I do that? See, here's now where I can say, okay, like, look ahead here and see what am I supposed to do. So I have to... You fell asleep? It's been like 5 minutes. I wish I could fall asleep that fast. Holy God. Whoops. This music is pretty lullaby-y, though. What exactly am I supposed to do there? I have to get over to the left side somehow. I'm just not sure how. Oh, you just nodded off? Dozed? You have to do that, like, hyper fast, though. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to make it ahead of this or behind it. Like I said, that's kind of my problem with these stages, is like, sometimes they don't let you, like, look ahead to see what you're up against, and other times they're like, you're just not sure what you're supposed to do. Oh, but then you have to get back to the other side again? How? I guess I could just jump over, but that's, like, really risky. I don't know if I like that. I think the way I was doing it was actually safer, but it's not very consistent. No, you can do that. Shit, unless you miss. Oh, is moving blocks going through spikes where you draw the line tonight, Logan? Whoops. Forgot what I was doing. Of course, stamina is a thing. Why wouldn't it be? Fuck this game. Like, that's just unfair. There's nothing you can do about stamina here. Like, how can I conserve stamina? There's, like, no way. Like, it's actually... stamina's so bad. How many times have I, like, figured things out in this game just for stamina to give me the finger?
I hate these things.
So, View, when are you gonna play Celeste?
Oh, boy.
I wouldn't recommend doing post-game, but I'd recommend doing, like, the main game still. It's not nearly this crazy. Sorry, I'm poking around on... I should really start, like, just closing Discord again when I'm streaming, so that I stop getting distracted. Because I'll see it lighting up that I have, like, 4 messages, and I'm like, oh god, like, well, what's happening over here? I gotta find out. Oh god. Just remember, View, you have to believe in the me that believes in you. Or however the fuck that quote went. Shit. No, I definitely want to go to the left there. Okay, that worked out. Whew! Oh my god, I almost hit those spikes and died. God. What am I supposed... Oh, shit. See, again, I'd really like to look at this area so that I know what I'm doing when I get there, instead of having to deal with all this bullshit pushing me around. Yeah, I guess I'd recommend Mega Man to you before this. I don't know, this is, like, such a different game, because there aren't, like, enemies or anything. I don't think there's ever been a game that has defined platformer better than this. I haven't really poked around in Seafoam Islands much. I basically went in for Articuno and to catch stuff that I needed for the decks, and that's about it. I haven't been back. I was gonna send a reminder about doing that shiny poll, but I'm pretty sure everybody here has voted in it already. We still need some tie-breaking to go on. I decided that instead of doing the top 6, I'm just gonna use the results to determine who to like guide who I pick. Because if I were just to do the top 6, there's gonna be a ton of like there's no type variety. Like, there's gonna be a bunch of them that are, like, really hard hunts, or, like, I'd like to have a balance. I'd like to have some easy hunts, some medium hunts, and some hard hunts. And I'd like to have a team that, like, has some sort of, like, type balance to it, that it could actually function as a team. So, that in mind, I've been looking at the results, and I have 4 Pokemon picked out already. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Okay. I don't know if I wanted to use my dash here. Nope, I wanted to save that. Okay, now I know. Yeah, I want to save this because I have to use it to get over there. Why was I out of stamina that time? I think the worst thing about stamina is I don't fucking understand how it works. It seems very unreliable. Like, stamina just does its thing, and you have to suffer the consequences. That's why I don't like it. Like, why am I out of stamina already? I don't get it. Like, that first time I made it down there, I had plenty of stamina, I just didn't have a dash. This is a snowy game, View. It'd be good to play over the holidays. I've asked before, and I don't remember what you've said, but, like, what's the weather like in Korea? Like, how cold does it get? Are you guys gonna see snow at all? Shit. Oh my god. As brutal as Pennsylvania? Just as random as Pennsylvania? Like, we got snow last week. This week it's in the 40s. What am I doing? $57's not bad. Do I want to go for it when it's down or up? That's true, it's the middle of the day for you right now, so I guess 57 is, like, pretty... not bad. Well, I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I want to go for it when it's up. Except for here. I want to go for it when it's down there. Not bad. This looks shitty, though. This looks shitty, shitty, shitty shit. This looks... shitty, shitty, shitty shit. Whoops. Chat kills. You hate people who ring you? Like, call you? Shit. Why? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, because it's not like people you know. I get you. Yeah. I basically never answer my phone. Shit. I want to go over that. Because I want that block to go sooner rather than later. Yeah, last week it was, like, in the 20s. During the day, for crying out loud. Like, it was pretty cold last week. I think the biggest thing for me is this game needs... the analog responsiveness needs to be better. Because a lot of dashes come out the wrong way, like, not the way I mean them to. I'd be really curious to know if that's just a Switch thing, or if that's, like, all of the platforms. But even with dried out sinuses and it being so friggin' cold, I'd still gladly take this over summer heat. Summer and I do not get along. That was diagonal. I know for a fact that was diagonal. That was too fast. That was my fault. I think part of it is that the Switch controllers don't have grooves on the analog sticks, so you can't feel the 8 directions. That's very much a thing that only gamers are gonna understand. I say that and Soph is probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? But gamers probably know exactly what I mean. Oh, come on! I said part of the problem, like, so I have a lot of problems with this game where when I'm trying to do the air dashes, they're not coming out in the correct directions that I expect them to. And I was saying I think part of that is that the Switch controller's analog stick is like, it's round, right? Like, the socket isn't grooved. You see how on the Wii Pro controller, the analogs have grooved sockets? So you can kind of feel the 8 directions as you're moving the stick, because it kind of like clicks into place. But like newer controllers don't have that. They have these like rounded analog, like, I feel like sockets aren't the right word for it, but it also works. And yeah, that makes it difficult to feel what direction you're going in sometimes, I think. Shit. Frustrating thing about this part of the stage is that my momentum does not change based on like the blocks based on the blocks moving. It stays with the stage, and that can be really awkward sometimes. Oh my god. It would also help if I could get to that block faster and get them, like, offset a little bit instead of moving at the same pace. But I kinda can't. That's just something I gotta deal with. What?! Like, there now they're, like, spaced pretty good, and I still fuck it up. Oh my god. These blocks moving through the spikes is what Logan was talking about earlier, about that, like, one moment of this game that totally broke me. It was a moment like this. Except it was just one big block, and it was worse than this, I think, but this is still mighty obnoxious. I overcompensate a lot and move to the left too far because I expect my momentum to be matching these blocks. And this is something that, like, a lot of games do wrong, so I can't even, like, really say it's just this game. How the actual fuck am I supposed to... And then I try to compensate when moving to the right, and it gets me killed constantly. Here's what I need you to do, Madeline. I need you to stop doing what you're doing. and start doing what I press on the controller. That's what I need you to do right now. This is a really bad one. In general, these blocks, like, don't act like other platforms in the rest of the game. They act in really peculiar ways. In terms of, like, how your movement on them is, or works, or... I don't know, it's hard to explain. It just feels weird. Diagonal, please. Oh, get a Pro Controller. It fixes everything. The Joy-Con are garbage. Nope. Exact same problem I had on Joy-Con. See, there I overcompensated again. I might be going to that one too quickly. I'm not sure. That might be something I need to change. It's so weird because... I mean, like I said, this is something that a lot of games have a problem with. Alright, that works. I thought I messed it up, but it worked. Yeah, right, JMT? Honestly, there's been a part of me that wants to stop doing the evening streams and just doing overnights, because then I wouldn't need my alarm to wake me up. I could just turn them off, and I could just get up when it feels right. This looks awful. There we go. Couldn't get this thing to, like, launch me. Alright, up we go. Oh, come the fuck on. What? This is gonna be the part that breaks me. I can feel it. What the fuck is going on with these clouds? Like, they don't work. Like, at all. I've never had problems with these clouds until, like, this very moment, and now all of a sudden they just don't work at all. How am I even supposed to get it through there? Show me the fucking area. Jesus Christ. I'm not. I'm supposed to get up on top of it. Grab it from the other side and then pull it back. This looks terrible. This looks absolutely disgusting. What were they doing here? This is it. This is the end. This is the end of everything. This is it. You did miss 20 likes, yeah. What on earth? Now the diagonals are coming out, like, consistently, when I don't want them to. Yeah, that block's gonna... Of course it's gonna fucking reform. Like, of course. Like, have you ever played a game and you reach that point where you're like, somebody should have told them to stop? This is the point we're at right now. Like, this point of the stage was when somebody should have said, do you think this is a good idea? Maybe we should stop. "12 alarms? Why 12? I only have 3. And like they kinda don't work, which is nice and frustrating. These clouds don't work for shit, like that's inconsistent. Whatever. I can feel it. This is the part... This is exactly the part that almost broke me in the normal version of the stage. This is what's gonna end it. This is it. This is way too many unreliable, shitty mechanics stacked on top of each other. This is the worst this game has to offer, all rolled up into one ball. Like, this is it. This is the end, folks. How can you even get through there fast enough? I don't even understand. Of course. Yeah, my recommendation for this game for streamers is play it. Stay the fuck away from post-game. When you beat this game, walk away happy. Be glad that you finished it, be glad that it was a good game. Post-game is going to make you hate this game. It's gonna take it from, this is an amazing game, to this is a trash game. Like, very quickly. Like, I wasn't even minding this stage until this precise moment, and now I'm like... Now's when I hate it. I can't do that the other way, right? I can't just hold on to the left side. I have to transition to the right side. How? How am I supposed to have time for any of this? Why can't you climb and push it at the same time? Realistically, that should be possible. It's not possible, because that would actually make this manageable. That's exactly why. Why didn't the block push? Why is that now not a thing? Go. Jesus. Fuck. Ah, fuck me. Alright. Like, there's no way! You can't push it all the way over. Like, maybe you're not supposed to push it over there. Let me take a look at this. Let me take a look at this. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to push it. You're supposed to leave it in the center and climb on top of it. You have to beat it up there. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. I gotcha. Like, here for this brief moment, they were like, maybe we should give them an idea of what they're doing in advance. Get the fuck up there, oh my god. Oh my god, these clouds are fucking garbage. Why did it just not work? You need, like, again, it's fucking pixel perfect inputs. It's terrible. When am I supposed to fucking push jump on these? That's what I want to know. When it's on its way back up. Okay, so I don't push it when it's all the way down, because that just never fucking works. You have to wait for it to specifically be on its way back up. How do I not know this from playing the rest of the game? I don't fucking know. Because it's not a well-designed mechanic. That's why they don't use the fucking clouds very often. Still not, like, just not fast enough to get over there. This is a good example of what I was talking about how, like, this game isn't frustrating because it has a checkpoint on every screen, right? You die, you just start the screen over. The problem with these fucking moving platforms is you can't control them at all. So you're still waiting. You still have to wait to get through all the bullshit to get to the part of the stage that you're having trouble with. It's completely counterproductive to, like, what otherwise makes this game amazing. Grab it? What? I saw the button to press. Like, I know that I was there in time to grab it. Shit. Yep, that's no good. Jesus. Christ, these clouds are absolutely terrible. They're now my least favorite part of this. Well, that's not good. No, stay. Yeah, I'm not fast enough, and the cloud is fucking bullshit, so... Why would you have to wait that long to get that much leverage? That's terrible. In a puzzle that's designed for you to move at a certain pace, they have you dealing with a mechanic that has you waiting. Close. I have to get up there so fast. And this music's still terrible! This is like one of the worst tracks in the game. Not fast enough. I'm not sure how I can do that faster, though, because you have to fucking wait for the goddamn clouds. Not fast enough. Why does that just sometimes not push? And there it put. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? This entire screen is like what not to do in game design. Everything here is so inconsistent. It makes me so sad that, like, a game that is otherwise so good can be such a failure for this, like, one moment. This doesn't even feel like it's a real part of the game. It feels like this is some bullshit that, like, a fan mod cooked up. And they were like, yeah, sure, do it. It's like... You want a little extra challenge in your life, right? Fucking jump! I'm gonna start... I have a new idea for that area. Fucking push the block! You can't get up there fast enough, unless that cloud will launch you onto the second one, which it's not consistent enough to do. Hello? What on earth just happened? I don't want to dash there. Because that wasted a lot of time. Oh, it actually did launch me up there fast enough. I don't like this, but I'm gonna have to trust the game. I'm gonna have to say, okay, I trust that cloud to get me up to the other one in time. That could have been catastrophic. No more blocks, please. I can deal with literally everything else. The fucking blobs in that last stage were actually better than that. No more of that bullshit. I'm like so mad I'm dehydrated. Sorry, I'm taking a breather. I need to. That was easily the worst this game has to offer. By far. I was saying about how this game feels so fair. Those sections are not fair. They're anything but. Wind? Okay, I'm fine with that. Like, bring it on. I'm okay with literally anything but those moving platforms. Everything else is fine. Bring it. I'm ready. This looks like it might suck. So the pink ones disappear after you bounce on them. For those that are not in the know. How are you supposed to... Alright, so I need to... I think I see. I needed a big jump there. My problem is like I was saying about that last area with the cloud, about how I needed to trust it. My problem there is like, when it comes to games, I have trust issues. Because I find that usually when you trust a game, it betrays your trust. That's another reason why I can never speedrun, because nothing's consistent enough. Things work in, like, unexpected ways. Oh my god. That's crazy. Shit. Needed a big jump there. Brain definitely hurts. Don't lie, Soph. You want to watch View play this. Fuck, what's wrong with me? Do you really get in trouble if you, like, don't take your breaks on time and shit? That seems weird. That doesn't seem like a way to encourage good workers. What the fuck is wrong with me? Like... inconsistency. If I go too early, I just walk off of the cloud and nothing happens. Like, but if I don't go, if I wait too long, I don't get enough air. Or I don't get enough distance, rather. Oh, I have to go up to the wall. As long as you stay away from post-game, I don't think you're gonna hate this game too much. These extra stages are pretty bullshit, though. What the actual fuck am I looking at? Alright. I'm legitimately confused at the moment. How am I... How the fuck am I supposed to get that? Where is this stage going? Are we traveling from left to right, or are we traveling upward? I desperately need information here. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Because going up to get these, like, that's not productive. Because how would you even? I guess like this. Like that. Whoops. Okay. Easy. Shit. See, the thing is like, with that last screen, that was kind of overwhelming, but once I figured it out and nailed it, it was satisfying. The problem with that screen, with the block that I had to slide back and like that really bad one in between the spikes, that reached a point where there was no satisfaction in finishing that. There was just feeling grateful that it was over. And that's when the game goes too far, I think. Oh my god. Like, a game can't push you so far that it becomes, thank god it's over. That was the problem I had with Splatoon. It wasn't about winning or losing, it was about, thank god that match is over. Like, I didn't care who won, I didn't care who lost, I didn't even care how good the matches were eventually, I just wanted it to be done and over with. And that's when I was like, I have to stop playing Splatoon, like, I have to stop playing this, because at this point, usually I'm always like, oh, I don't care who wins or loses as long as the match is good. But it reached a point where that didn't matter either. Now again, that's a very different situation since it's a multiplayer game, but you get what I mean. I didn't mean to dash there, that was accidental. I should point out that a lot of my mistakes with these bubbles are not the fault of, like, the game's directionals not coming out correctly. Which is why I'm not saying that it is, because it's oftentimes I'm just, like, not reacting quickly enough and putting in the right inputs. I can tell the difference between it being my fault and the game's fault. Oh, fuck the wind. Okay. That was very much a trust the game moment. Okay. Almost. Bed? What time is it for you, Soph? Isn't it like 3 in the afternoon? Or is your head bothering you enough that you're saying you're gonna lay back down? Jesus Christ, okay. Shit, I needed to go directly out, not diagonal there. Oh, god damn it. I'm holding to the right. There's no way that was a diagonal input. Like, no actual way. Yeah, migraine headaches are like... The frustrating thing for me is that, like... Or it used to be a frustrating thing for me, is talking to people who have never had a migraine headache before, and they try to act like it's no big deal. And that you should be able to just be like, oh, just tough it out. It's just a headache. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, have you ever had a migraine headache? Because they are bad. What?! How did that not break? Inconsistency. Inconsistency. That was my own fault, at least. I, like, kinda wasn't prepared to fall there. God damn it. Shit. Get me the fuck out of here. I sincerely hope that it gets better after this, like Michael said earlier. I mean, that's it for tonight. I'm not pushing myself any further than that. That still wasn't as bad as the stage before this. Honestly. Aside from that one part, it wasn't as bad as the stage before that.
Died 3,829 times.
I've been playing this game for 21 hours. That's fucking impressive for an indie title. That's honestly fucking impressive for an indie title, and I still have more to go. For an indie platformer, that's really fucking impressive. Almost 22 hours. That's really solid. What do the controls on the Switch look like? What do you mean? Like, what's the controller look like? Well, I'm using the Pro Controller, which doesn't come with the system. Oh, shut up. Yeah, we're still doing that. These are the Joy-Con. And then there's a grip that you can slide them into to make them like a more traditional controller. But like, I don't use the Joy-Con anymore because like my sticks are kind of messed up. Like this one drifts, and like this one's just like really stiff and weird. And then there's like, you have these strap things that you can put on them too that like make them a little bit like fuller. And when I'm using just when I do have to use a Joy-Con, I prefer to use them this way, just because then they feel a little bit more like controllers, I guess. Because if you don't, you have like this weird edge, and it just kind of just feels weird, I think. But yeah, like since when I was back when Monster Hunter came out, I started having problems with the sticks drifting, and that's what made me invest in a Pro Controller. Which it's like it's a solid controller. I get salty about it sometimes because people told me that any complaint I had with the Joy-Con was going to be fixed by the Pro Controller, and that's like not the case at all. But it is still a solid controller. It's like, it's very comfortable. It has a nice weight to it, which sounds maybe weird. I think some people will be like, they don't like it when a controller is like too light or too heavy. I think this has a solid weight to it. The buttons are nice and large. That's one of my problems with the Joy-Con is the shoulder buttons are like kind of tiny and like not comfortable to press. And that's way better on the Pro Controller. But of course the Pro Controller is like $70, so it's pretty pricey. Because it still has like the gyro sensors and the amiibo functionality and stuff in it, so there's a lot of tech packed into that thing. But I don't regret getting one. But yeah, this was a little bit of a shorter stream, mostly because I started an hour late. I am gonna wrap it up for now though, because like those 2 levels took a lot out of me. I'm not ready to take on the other ones. It's kind of a bittersweet thing because those stages were rough, but on the other hand, I'm gonna get more streams out of playing this game, and that's pretty cool. Like, I was kind of expecting to finish it tonight, so the fact that I'm nowhere close to finishing it is pretty cool, because that means I'm already on episode 6 of this playthrough, and that's like already higher than I expected it to be. It might make it all the way up to like 8 episodes, which will be pretty nice, so I'm okay with it. I definitely feel like I need big breaks between playing this game, though. I'm wondering if I should start playing Shantae while I wait for Smash. because I do have Half Genie Hero. I haven't even started it yet. So that's something I could play. I'd like to get back into Mario Tennis Aces, because they're actually adding 2 characters next month. So that's pretty cool. I want to do another Starlink stream at some point, too. That might be what I do tomorrow. I think tomorrow might be a Starlink stream. I could try and play ukulele at some point, too. That could be interesting. I also want to get back to Dragon Quest Builders, but that's definitely going to be an overnight thing. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to do overnight tonight. I think I'm going to give myself a break. Especially after this. I mean, like I said, that one part of that stage was 100% terrible. It was absolute garbage. There was no satisfaction in even finishing that section of the stage. But overall, I'm still like, I still want to play more. Like, it's still a really good game. I still recommend it to anybody, unless you're just like really bad at platformers and you just have no interest in playing platformers, then I'd say like don't bother. But if you like platformers at all, I would definitely recommend it. I might recommend that you stay the hell away from post-game though, because these post-game stages are kind of rough. But I think it's worth the money. I think if you're gonna especially dive into post-game and go with completion, go to get all the strawberries and everything, I think you can definitely get the hours out of it to make it worth the purchase. I still put it up there with like an honorable mention on, not even an honorable mention, like I put it up there in like, you know, top tier of indie games. I think it's a really solid one. Who all do we still have poking around? Because I can come up with a raid target. I'm sure I have plenty of people live, but I don't think there are that many people left. So it's probably not going to be a very big raid. Did you abandon Staryu and you're going for Slowpoke now? Do you have off today? I have a lot of good options tonight, and I'm actually not sure which one to go with. Oh, you took off today? I think you mentioned that last night, actually, that you were thinking about doing that. We're gonna go with this one, because I don't get a chance to raid him very often. I have a bunch of good targets, and it's like hard to decide which one I want to do, but I think this one feels right, because he only streams like... He only has the time to stream like a few times a week, so I don't get the option to very often. I think he was just moving too, so that's part of why he hasn't had time. I expect JMT's here somewhere still too, so I think we can still do a raid, even if it's a small raid. I think that's okay. He's a great streamer. It's a lot of fun, really entertaining. So I definitely want to push some more people his way if I can. He's still just getting started. Like, I think he only just started streaming a couple minutes ago. Did I copy the link already? I'm kind of like scatterbrained because this game kind of almost broke me tonight. So yeah, here's the link. If you guys will join me on this raid, that would be great. Let me toss some pixels at you guys quick before you leave, too. As thanks for hanging in here through all my rage. We're going to head over to Gaming Lawyer's channel tonight, which is spelled just like it sounds. He looks like he's starting a Dragon Quest VIII playthrough. So that should be pretty interesting. I don't know much about Dragon Quest games, so I'm interested to see some of that. I'll see you guys over there for the raid, and then I'll see you back here tomorrow. I think I'm going to take off tonight for overnight. I'm not going to do one tonight, but I will stream tomorrow, and I'll probably do a double stream tomorrow, because Wednesday I'm planning on taking the evening one off. So anyway, yeah, I will see you tomorrow. If I don't see you then, I'll see you the next day, whenever you can make it again. Thanks for stopping in. Take it easy, all that good stuff. Until next time.